Well, I work at St. Mary's Paper, and I became a purchaser about 11 years ago. So I started dealing personally with Blair, but prior to that, he was in the mill about 9 years prior to that with us. I think the main reason we use Mathewson's is because of the personal touch. Blair's always in there when we need him, spur of the moment, he can just pick up the phone. It's very important to, like, when I have to have something rush in, he's right there. The service is phenomenal. He delivers from department to department when needed, and you just don't get that with other people.
Well, I work in an office, then we take a lot of pictures of our patients, so we actually needed to get some photo paper. So I had to sort of scour the phone book and all the downtown places, and Blair ended up bringing a bunch of samples in for us and different, whatever, certainly did meet our needs. So we've been using him for pretty much everything we need ever since.
We need professional services that Mathewson's could provide, because we don't have the expertise in office supplies, and they do. And they've been on our management team for over 25 years.
Oh, they're fantastic. We make errors, often. And Blair's always been very easy to deal with. He usually comes in, takes the product back with no problem. Once I had a problem with a chair, and the hydraulics had gone, and I thought that I would have to buy a new chair. And he came in, took a look at it, and said, "No, we'll get you a new hydraulic." I said, "Well, what's that going to cost me?" "No charge," he said. So, very good service. Even when there's issues, he's right there for us.
Most of the time when I call their office for something, I know exactly what I want. But even if I don't know what I want, I'll explain what I'm trying to do, what I'm looking for, and Blair or his staff always knows what I need. And they have this great delivery service where we get everything within 24 hours, and he personally delivers everything. So even if it isn't what I wanted, he would certainly make sure that we did get the right product at the end.
If we have a problem, we just call them, and they're there to, they make sure that our productivity is always up, that we're never down, we're never without supplies. They keep us up to date on all the new technology and new products that are out there, so my staff don't have to leave the office. They just call Mathewson's.
Absolutely. I would recommend their company. The service is phenomenal. I think it's the personal touch. You can pick up the phone, he's always there for you. Always helps me in a crisis, which is something you don't get from the bigger companies.
We were doing some office renovations, and Blair was terrific, actually. All of his suppliers gave us all kinds of samples of different chairs that we needed for various parts of the office, and we had samples of the fabrics, and there were certain things that the staff wanted and certain things that the staff needed, because this is an office where people are sitting on top of patients all day long, so it has to fit a bunch of needs. So at the end of it all, we ordered these chairs, and they didn't quite meet the needs of some of the hygienists on the floor. So Blair took the chairs to some local industry and had them tailor-made to fit exactly what the girls needed on the floor.
Well, we're geared to productivity. We only have our time to bill. So if Blair's there to keep our time billable, then that's paid for itself 10 times over, many times.
And another thing Blair has done too is recommended different products that we could substitute some Office Pro brands, whereas, because we're trying to reduce our costs, and that's really helped us too, so it's appreciated.
It's personalized service, that's what we're in.
Everything we order, we get usually the next day, and if we don't, he gives us a call and lets me know exactly when it's coming in. He hand delivers everything, and we're in a medical building, so there's 4 floors in our building, and we tell everybody who we use. So yeah, I would recommend them to anyone, actually.
Yeah, no, they really do. They're there to serve us, same as we try to serve our customers. They're there for us day and night.
Well, I hope he's around for another 20 years while I'm still working, because I rely on him a lot. So I'd highly recommend him. He's a good guy to do business with.
It's the personalized service. They're there day and night. If I had a problem, I could just call them at any time. Well, besides, Blair's really good looking. And a great personality.
Yeah, Blair's a great guy. Every time he gives us our delivery, he sticks these hand-wrapped mints in the box. It's just great, so it gets me through the day.
I wish him all the well and keep up the good service, and I'm sure he'll do very well.